Hi everyone, I'm Sierra and I am trying to start making YouTube videos, so sorry if this is gonna be really awkward at first, but I am very proud of this island that I made. It's the first island that I have finished. So basically my island's name is Shangri-La, Imaginary Paradise on Earth, and I wanted to name it that because I just wanted an island name to fit any theme I pick for it. So this one by the map is named Shangri-La, but I call it Steam Hollow. It's a steampunk Halloween island. So yeah, I wanted to show everyone. And this is also for me too because I've already destroyed the island to make my next island. So yeah. This is my front entrance. I was very proud of this front entrance. I got the welcome to from an online code, but I did do the Shangri-La and Steam Hollow in the designing app on my Nook phone. As you can see, there's skeletons and pumpkins and machinery, just like a bunch of random stuff. My island fruit is cherries, so I wanted to incorporate those just a little bit because it is the island fruit. Part to the beach. My beaches are not decorated except for one spot. And then here I tried to make like a little bar cafe. And just random decorations. Honestly, I put a lot of thought into it, but in each section I just kind of laid stuff down because I wanted it to look messy. And I'm pretty confident that I achieved that goal. And I tried to put like radios around everywhere because I didn't want the Animal Crossing music to come in the background. In some parts it is. I guess there's a max amount of radios you put on there, and I had to go through and just like delete a lot of them. Alright, coming up here is where my Nook's Creamy and Able Sisters is located. I did a little bit of terraforming here. And my island is very minimally terraformed. I try to keep it as natural as possible. I had obviously terraformed some. And it was pretty hard working around the natural layout of the island. Over here, it's just, again, random stuff. Maybe it could be a abandoned bus station. I don't know. And if you go up here, Able Sisters, and random stuff. Literally random stuff everywhere to make it look kind of industrial, steampunk, like, at least from what I think it would look like. When you come back here, there's a little trail, and this is how you get to the campground in one set of villager homes. And that staircase is how you get to my house. Over here is basically the only part of the beach that's thoroughly decorated. I tried to create some buildings, kind of epically failed at that, but honestly it's not terrible. And these party lights literally made the island. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love them and I put them everywhere. And this is my house. When you get inside, I just put 2 wall panels there. I don't know, it just looked really cool to me, especially with the arched window wallpaper. Oh yeah, and how embarrassing. I thought I was wearing a purple hat and a purple dress when I put this on. Obviously not double checking. Let me go upstairs to my room. This is me visiting from my other Switch to the Shangri-La island because I had already destroyed the Shangri-La island before I made this, and I forgot to record it because I wanted to keep it. But the bedroom is super basic in my opinion. I didn't do much to the walls. Love the accent wall with the windows. I really try to do like a pastel type of situation because I always go towards reds for some reason. Not even that red is my favorite color, purple's my favorite color, but yeah. Now we're heading to the basement. This took me 2 minutes to do. Literally 2 minutes. It's kind of creepy. Don't know what I'm doing down here, but there's an electric chair and a skeleton being displayed. So beware if you go into the basement. Tried to make it look like I was getting electrocuted. Didn't really work well. Also, some background noise that you might hear because I don't have a proper microphone is my cat and my dog playing. They sound super aggressive, but they're not. If anything, the cat is pouncing on the dog who does it to him, so it's fine. If you hear screaming in the background, it's just them. They probably bit each other's ear or something. But this is my bathroom. Viewer discretion advised, because I thought it was funny. And bam. Sorry, my laugh is so annoying, but the bathroom area was just way too big. I wanted to make the room smaller without it being awkward, and I initially put just like 2 walls there, but then I thought it would be funny to put the statue there. And yeah, so I did. This is the kitchen. I used, I think it's the dirt or graveyard floor to get that like misty effect, and those are just the brick rugs over the top of it. I really struggled with the kitchen because I was trying to make it look old and not too modern, but it didn't work that way. But I still like the kitchen. I just wish I could have made it a little bit better. Now we're gonna head to the last room in my house. I tried to make it like poker vibes, like people who would drink beer and play poker, set up deals. I have no idea. I just thought it was a really cool room, and I am very proud of this room. I tried to do like a wine rack and just put as much stuff as I could in here without making it look over cluttered. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on this. Tried to make a little wooded area. Any tips for making it feel fuller? Greatly appreciate. For whenever I do another island. So we're heading back this way, and we'll go up this hill, and this takes us to where I believe I have 3 villagers over here. And set up another picnic area. That design code for the blanket and the frillies I got from online. I have mostly everyone's design code and what design I took saved, that I'll put in the description in case you wanted them. And I also like to credit the people I get them from as best as I could. Sometimes I forgot. I'm not perfect, but I believe I do have most of them, and that's including the dirt path and the stone path right next to the house. This is Sly's house. For my villagers, I tried to keep like the colors they originally had in the home and try to make it look vintage as possible. And I even gifted them like the steampunk clothes or the suit and tie, just to try to make it more fitting of the theme. And they did not keep them on. I feel disrespected. I really struggle with wall decor. A lot of these have the same pictures in them. I need to get more pictures though. I don't have that many, but you're gonna see a lot of repetition of pictures in the villager's home. I utilized a lot of the wheat fields too to make it look, I don't know, like abandoned, overgrown type of situation. This is just a filler seating area, so there's other things to look at instead of just cliffs. Once again, tried to just put what I could in here for viewer pleasure, I guess. Now we're coming up to my other two villager houses that I have on this side of the island. This here is a little path I made to just walk it. It takes you above that seating area we just saw. Once again, just like random statues and stuff. I tried to show more in that upper right corner. There is two statues over there in like a, you would call it somewhat of a tomb. But once again, it was just random, thought of it in a couple minutes and just executed it. And then Diva, can't go into her house because she's not home. It took me so long to get her home on video. And this is Violet's home. Once again, just tried to create an area with the same colors that they follow, add, whatever. I don't know the right terms. But dang, Violet is salty. How rude. Once again, if you hear some background noise, I ended up having to bring my dog in the room with me because she wouldn't stay quiet out there. She's a little sheepoo. She's black and white and only a year old, so therefore she's still puppy. But yeah, there's just repetitive pictures. I try to do something different in each house as well. And another thing that you'll see is I tried to give everyone a bedroom. I don't know why. That is just what I want to do. It just makes sense to me. I'm trying to get away from that in this next island. And then Flurry is also not home either, so we won't be going into her house right away, which is on the other side of the island. Once again, another picnic area. I tried to make it look like a little reading date. You'll also see me go back and forth from fast walking to slow walking. I was trying to figure out what way I wanted to go with it. so we won't be going into his house right away. But over here is my campsite. There was a really bad accident that happened, and I don't know. But it's a very messy area. Oh, and there is me. Crazy, it's like we're twins. But there's so much blood everywhere and drag. Oh god. It's a dead body. Spooky. And another. Poor campers. But yet people still come and camp. They really do. I wonder if I'm the killer. Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh, I'm so cheesy. I'm so sorry. Back through. Now we're by my resident service. Living car. More machinery and lights. Alright. Now back at the front once again, where my airport is. And my sign. And those round streetlights weren't there initially, but then I thought about it being like huge light bulbs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have an idea. So that's why I put them there. This is just a random path to create a filler area. Once again, I have my cherries there just to show that it's the island's fruit. I also have apples just because it's fall, and I believe that's the only apple tree that I have throughout this island. But yeah, it's fall. And then this is another part of my island. The beach is half decorated. And over here, you'll get presents. So if you wanted an outfit to fit the vibe of the island, it's over here. I couldn't choose a simple outfit, so I had to just put a lot. And now this is where I get the purple hat. There we go. First one. Was that first time's a charm? Beginner's luck. I don't know. Once again, just filler areas. Put a lot of dead trees around. I tried to make another building. It's just a building. It means nothing. I don't know what it is. You can pretend whatever you want it to be. And this bridge gave me a headache. It is an awful spot, but I don't know what else to do with it. So yeah, and over here is Carnival. It's a haunted amusement park. So enter if you dare. The ticket sign I got off of the internet. I believe I have the code down below. But the enter Carnival if you dare, I created that myself. And then the lights with the flags, got it online as well. I think I have the code. If I don't, and you happen to see this video and it's your design, please let me know. Highly doubt, because this is my first YouTube video. I'll be lucky to get 5 views on this. But I was very proud of this area as well. I have the flamethrowers in different colors, and machinery, and it all just came together very well, and super proud of it. And then back here, you can see the tent. That is the fortune teller's area. And there's Pongo, who is also not in their house. Come around, and I created a game back in that corner, which I will go back to eventually. I'm recording this separate from recording this video. And yes, you can get back there to the game. It's truth or dare. And then if you decide not to do it, you get shocked. If you don't tell the truth and you don't do the dare, you get shocked. And we don't want that. Through here is the arcade. Got all the crane games, pinball machines, arcade games, video games. I'm gonna get a prize here. You just go so slow. And I didn't get anything. Alright, well, we tried. And if you come back through here, this will lead you to my museum, which is also in my graveyard. Once again, just randomized things and just put things places. It ended up working out. I really like how I did the stone path, where it kind of, to me, it looks like it kind of fades more, oh gosh, more away from the building, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then I do have a casket over there in a tomb. Don't know whose it is, but it's there. And then this goes to my secret beach. I just threw a decayed tree on there and some glowing moss because I couldn't think of anything else to do for it, and I didn't really care. Back through the carnival once again, amusement park, whatever you want to call it. And then this is where the rest of my villager homes are going to be. So we've got our pumpkin patch right here, and Lucky's not home at the moment. We will get to his home eventually. It was also very hard to get him in his home. Yeah, it's a pumpkin patch, and then it once again goes to another picnic area. Picnic areas are an awesome filler space, but I guess I made it to where you can't sit down, so my bad. And the use of like the rusty fences and jail bars added so much character to the feel of this island. Like, it really brought it out. This is Mitzi's house. Not super proud of her house, but it's not bad either. Once again, just the color theme that she had initially. Or if they didn't have a theme, because I believe she was one of my starters, I just kind of matched the room to the color of their fur. So she's got lots of blues and yellows, if you can't tell.
Alright, so we're gonna head up to my other villager houses. There I am again. Alright, over here is Pietro's house. I really hope I said that right. His house, I tried to do like a vintagey splash of color since he's a rainbow, and a clown. So, his house, like, I kind of liked, but then I didn't like. I wasn't sure really what I was going for. Like, you know when you have something in your head and you think you can execute it and then you don't? That's what happened when doing Pietro's house. But I just tried to make it colorful and circus-like. So, yeah. And we have Olaf's house here. I don't think I really changed much in his house, because his vibe kind of already fit the theme. That was the outfit he came with. But I honestly can't remember what his house looked like before I decorated it. But now that I'm in here and I look at it, I think I actually fully decorated this house. But yeah, one thing I thought was cool was those wall lamps over there. It went through the jail bars, and I thought that looked really cool. I also shined a bunch of his stuff because he just seems like an elegant gentleman who likes his things clean and shiny. Okay, now we're in Zell's house. I kind of like how his turned out with the pillars. It, like, the separation it made from, like, his bedroom to the kitchen, I guess. And I really like how I made that shelf behind the couch. It's pretty nifty in my opinion. His house is probably one of my favorites. And now we are at Flurry's house. Hers was one of the first ones I did, and I thought it was really cute. Watching this back now, I really wish I would have added something more to the counter space. But I feel like the colors came out very well to fit her vibe, and I truly appreciate that she is wearing the outfit I gifted to her so she can match the theme of the island. And now we're heading into Lucky's house. I had to give him, of course, like a graveyard themed home. And I also had to make it a little homey. Everyone deserves a bed. So I really like how the ruined arch and the wood burning stove go together very well. I feel like it added a lot of character to his house, along with the wallpaper I used. And of course the pops of red, because I feel like one of his colors is red. Unfortunately, he's not wearing the outfit I gifted him. Now we're at Pongo's house. Her house I thought was really, really cool how I did it. I wish that the castle arch, gate, whatever you want to call it, and the white brick pillar matched, but it is what it is. I tried something new for her house that I hadn't done before. I created a little library room and tried to show like the handheld camera view for it. And I thought the wallpapers went together very well as well. I use the word well a lot, and I'm really sorry. Still trying to figure out this whole like recording thing. But yeah, so that's Pongo's house. Her house ended up being one of my favorites, even though she's one of my least favorite villagers. I just find that really funny. Now we're at Diva's house. I was really annoyed because I time traveled so much to get her into her house and she was never home. So I had to go and redecorate her house. So that's why Tom Nook is there, just to get her in her house so I could show it on this video. She is wearing the outfit I gifted her. I did not change her into those clothes. I do like how her house turned out as well. And coming out here, I did build the houses around the cliff that was already there when I started my island. And I just tried to create like a wooded effect when it came to the decorating. Didn't really execute it the way I had in my head, but you know, I still think it looked great. And here I tried to show like a perspective type of view. I think it looked alright. It kind of looks very eerie in my graveyard, which is an awesome looking effect. Now I'm just taking you through the rest of my island. Just showing the different things I did as small filler areas. Again, just didn't execute it the way my mind saw it, but I gave it a good go. Once again, I'm still very impressed with how I finished this island, being someone who has had the game since April of 2020 and had never finished an island, and I finished this one in about 3 months. Yeah. Here I'm just showing my map once more and showing the different villagers I have. I have Sly, Diva, Pongo, Olaf, Mitzi, Pietro, Lucky, Zell, Flurry, and Violet. Just shows how my map is also very unterraformed. But I really hope you enjoyed this island tour. It's my first island tour, so obviously it's just super awkward. I hope to post more videos, and I hope people will watch them. I'm also on Instagram as well. I'll put the link down below. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me and visiting my island of Steam Hollow.